Greetings, my name is Raymond, and through this video presentation I will be explaining about my photography visual arts project entitled Sila Liha Ka Langit. In general, photography is a form of art where one would compose a picture with a camera and capture a particular moment. It isn't actually as simple as snapping a picture on your phone or camera, but instead it involves a critical process that affects the result. In my case, for architectural photography, one couldn't simply go to some place and snap a random picture of the same building and call that architectural, but instead it should show some sort of a story behind it. The process is rather complex. We started by attempting to capture a certain story and simply, or actually not that simply, take the picture of the same thing again and again from different angles, perspectives, and points of view, which hopefully evoke a unique story. We then learned the technical components of a camera and found out how ISO, shutter speed, aperture, depth of field, focal length, and focus would affect the result. For example, if you would have a picture of something in the dark, you could have a higher shutter speed to allow more light to enter the camera. Yet this technique would make the picture unstable. Next on, we ventured to take pictures of objects associated with a certain theme, including architectural, still life, food, abstract, and etc. We picked 3 of these themes to further explore of which one of those themes would later evolve into the final theme of our project. Primarily, I chose food, architectural, and landscape, yet I failed to capture food properly because of how some elements actually obstructs the focus on the food, which later lowers its quality as it typically makes it less colorful and vibrant. Also, I easily confuse landscape with architectural as they tend to overlap. From that, I decided to have architectural as my final theme, especially when I was on leave for a portion of the project allocation time. Overall, the main challenge would be finding the perfect moment of the subject. I would walk for hours in the same area to find and uncover unique perspectives of the buildings. For example, I found this unique scene after walking for 2 hours at Cementing. It shows an air shaft surrounded by colorful and metallic walls, which actually gives life to the building. I would take a lot of pictures of the same building, and later in my computer I would evaluate them one by one and finally finish with the final 9 I have right now. Before printing, I edited some pictures by cropping them to focus on a certain aspect of the building that I would like to expose. In the end, they're all printed and specifically arranged and pasted on the black Impra board to evoke the composition and vibrance of the pictures. Thank you. Hopefully, you'll find a story or meaning behind these pictures. The story continues.